had to get out of there before I spent all my money that I do not need to be spending. But I love it in there. I love Barnes & Noble. It's so peaceful and just so calming. I don't know. It's one of my favorite stores to just go in and hang out in and look around, even if I don't buy anything, which I'm glad I didn't buy anything. I almost bought some freaking cake in that cafe though, because I am hungry and it was looking good, but I gotta be strong. I gotta be strong because it's been like 2 months, not like 2 months now since I've like eaten sweets regularly. I think the last sweets I had was just on my birthday, but that was one day out of like the past 2 or 3 months. So I am doing good. So I need to stay strong. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. But anyways, I've been doing a little running around this morning. I don't know why I've never done this video before. It probably should have been like one of the first videos I ever did. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I thought I'd just make a video kind of explaining who I am, kind of introducing myself, kind of let you guys get to know me a little bit, and kind of explain why I really started this channel in the first place. By the way, I know you can kind of see on my glasses, the film's kind of, I need new glasses, but I'm really just trying to get rid of glasses and get back into contacts, so don't mind that. I'm sorry, it annoys me too, trust me. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm finally making this video, better late than never, I guess, but I hope you guys just get to know me a little better. Alright, so I am back home. I had to avoid the temptation to pick up lunch on the way because your boy's hungry, and I really thought about picking up some lunch, but I have food at home, and yeah, I don't need to be spending money when I have food at home. So yeah, this green tea is actually really good though. So I usually only drink tea now. I used to drink a lot of coffee growing up, which is weird because most people don't start drinking until they're older, but I was drinking coffee in like my teens and stuff, but I feel like drinking coffee is like normal now. I think it's like the hip thing to do. Like if you don't drink coffee, then you're weird. But I just drink tea now because coffee started really messing with, like, I guess the caffeine in it. And I know I can drink decaf or whatever, but the caffeine, I guess, started messing with my heart, really giving me like palpitations and messing with my anxiety. Yeah, just really making me have like racing thoughts and jittery and the palpitations and stuff, and I just was not enjoying it anymore, and I really just had to cut it out. Sorry about that. Camera battery died. I had to change it. Anyway, like I was saying, I really just drink tea now. It's like I drink tea in the morning. I try to sometimes drink it throughout the day. My favorite drink in the world used to be like just straight up sweet tea, but man, the sugar in that was not good for me either. So I'm mainly just like a mint tea, green tea, black tea kind of person now, but I do miss coffee. I really do. And I'm thinking about maybe getting back into it, just like decaf, but maybe just like once every now and then type of thing. Well, let's see. I guess I should fill y'all in on the past couple months, past, year or so. I am currently not working anymore. And the whole thing with that is I've been working ever since I got out of high school. Instead of going to college right out of high school, I jumped right into the workforce and started working because, and I do kind of regret it, but I did that because I wasn't sure what I wanted to study in college, and I didn't want to just waste my time. Not to mention school was just not my favorite anyway, so if I wasn't going for a specific reason, I didn't want to go. But looking back, I wish I had committed to something now, but I just didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, really, I didn't know what I wanted to major in, what I wanted to get my degree in, so when I got out, I would have like something that, some sort of job I was working to get. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I just jumped in straight into the workforce on like retail and stuff. Just tried to start making money as fast as possible. But after years of that, it really started to weigh on me. It really started to tear me down and really make me somebody I'm not, because I love people. I love being around people. I love talking to people. I love helping people, but being in an environment like retail, working full time, years on years on years, that really just started to take a toll on my mental health, and it really started to turn me into somebody that I didn't like who I was becoming. Like I started to notice, I started like becoming mean to people, and I did not like that at all because that's not who I am. And I just really started to wish like I wasn't working in an environment like that. And then once you start having those thoughts, like it's so hard to come back from that. Like it was just stripping all of my happiness away, and it was really like that for like the last year of me working retail. And I finally had enough. Like I finally just couldn't do it anymore. Like it got to the point where I was just dreading just having to go to work and clock in and be around people, and that's not me. If you know me, you know I love to be around people. You know, I love to talk to people. So when I started noticing myself becoming like that, I knew like I had to stop. I had to make a change. So I got out of that. And since then, I've actually been unemployed because what that taught me was if you're not doing what makes you happy, if you don't have a purpose in what you're doing every single day, it's so hard to be motivated. It's so hard to find the reason to keep going and doing what you're doing every day when you're just not enjoying it. So once I realized that, I decided I'm only going to do things from now on and commit to things and work towards things that make me happy, that fill my cup, and basically excite me to, wake up every day. And that's the reason I'm doing this, because after all that time of not going to college, working in a job for years and years that I started to hate, and it just wasn't making me happy, I finally found something that I wanted to do that makes me happy. And that's this. I found that I love creating. I love making something out of nothing. Figured out that I want to be the reason that I'm happy. I want to be my own boss. I want to work my own hours. I want to be able to fill my own cup so then I can go and help others and fill their cup. That's why my main priority right now is doing this, is building this channel. And I know I've been so inconsistent, but I'm working on changing that. I really am. I'm such a chronic overthinker. Like some days to the point where it like just makes me sick. Literally, I feel like I have like the worst headache. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like leaving the house. Like it can get bad some days, and I feel like it stems from my anxiety because I have suffered from anxiety in the past to the point where it like literally cripples you. But thank God, with time and growth and working on myself, I've overcome a lot of that, and I feel like I wouldn't be who I am today without those experiences. And I don't regret working retail because I met a lot of great people. I was able to make some money, to save some money. I was able to buy and pay off a vehicle that I completely own outright now. So I don't regret all of it, and I definitely learned some things. You learn a lot working in retail, but it did help me realize that I do love people and I do love helping people. And it helped me realize that, people are actually good. With all this crap that's going on in the world right now, with all the hate in this world, I have seen firsthand how good and loving and nice people can be. And I don't think I would know that or be who I am today if it wasn't for working those jobs and going through what I went through. So I can't regret all of it. But now, I do feel behind in life because I didn't go to college, didn't get a degree, so I'm not in this, high-paying corporate job or whatever. And I do feel like I'm starting, from scratch, straight out of high school. It feels weird. But I believe that age is just a number. I even have the quote written down over here. It's like age is just a limitation that we put on ourselves and on our mind. And it's true. Just because I'm not in my early 20s anymore doesn't mean, I can't do something like this, or I can't set new goals or chase a new dream. I don't believe that at all. I don't feel the age I am. I feel so much younger. I do feel like I'm still in my teens and early 20s, especially my mind. Sometimes I just feel like a little kid going through life sometimes. It's crazy. But I think that's a good thing. I think we should always look on life with childlike eyes and with wonder and awe. We shouldn't take everything in life so seriously. But enough with all that deep stuff, all that deep talk. So some personal things about me. I am single, have been for a while now, but that's okay because I put myself out there each and every day. I know God will bring the right girl into my life when He's ready. I've been in relationships, long ones, short ones, and I'm kind of just at the point where I don't date just to date anymore. If I'm going to date you, it's serious and it's for the long haul. So, and in this day and age, that's pretty hard to find. So I'm keeping a lookout, but I'm not looking. And when it's meant to be, it'll be. Currently live in Texas, born and raised. I know people like it. People are moving here like crazy, but I have to say, I don't like it at all. Never have. I have never liked Texas. Maybe that's because I was born and raised here, and people that are moving here now, they don't see it how I've seen it. They just see it as this free state that has no state income tax or whatever. But me personally, I just think it's so ugly. I don't like the culture here. It's just so not me. If you knew me to my soul, to my core, who I really am, yes, I was born in Texas. Yes, I live in Texas. But I swear to you, I was probably supposed to be born in Paris in the 1800s or something. I'm such an old soul, and I love the culture of Europe. Like, that's where I want to be so bad. So bad. I don't even really like American sports. My favorite sport is football, the real football, soccer, what we call it, football. I love it. It's my favorite sport to watch. I watch it all the time. Like, I swear, I should have been born in Europe, in England, over there somewhere. And that is my goal. It is my dream to get over there, to live over there. I'm speaking it into existence right now. So we gotta make that happen. So yeah, like I said, if you knew me, and I'm telling you, you would know, like, me in Texas, we just don't click. It's like oil and water. We just don't mix. It's just not my vibe at all. It even upsets me that I might have like a Texan southern accent. Like, I don't even want that. Like, I don't want to sound like that at all. I hope I don't. I really hope I don't. So yeah, this is me editing said video, and I do have a Texas accent, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But anyway, hobbies. So some of my favorite hobbies are photography, reading, journaling. And when I say like photography, I love landscape photography. I love it. It's probably my favorite type. Landscape, cityscape, stuff like that. That is what I really love to photograph. But I also do like some lifestyle portrait photography and stuff. And I'm actually about to start like a little side business doing that, which I'm excited about. Should be fun. But my main thing, my main goal, speaking that into existence as well, when it comes to photography, is I want to have like a landscape, cityscape photography like coffee table book. I think that'd be really cool. Now reading is a whole different beast on it in its own. Like, I love to read, but I don't love to read. And I say don't love to read because I'm so picky when it comes to the books I read. Like, I'll read fiction, non-fiction, all that stuff. It doesn't really matter. I'll read memoirs, biographies, all that stuff. But I'm picky because it depends on who it is in the biography or in the memoir or whatever. So like, that's kind of pick and choose. But when it comes to like fiction books, I am so picky. And I guess I say that because there's so many books now where the plot is the same thing. Like, there's so many where it's just like, it's evident how the book is going to end by like the first chapter. Like, you know everything. You know who the bad guy is, who the killer is. And I'm so over all these like thriller killer. Why does somebody always have to die in every book? Can't we just have a book where it's like happy-go-lucky and everything turns out great in the end, and it's just a fun read through and through? I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. It's just so many books nowadays, and there's so many out there like this. They're all kind of the same story, just with a different cover and title. So I'm like very picky. When I find an author I like, I kind of buy like all their books because I know like they're not going to be telling the same story in each. It'll be a different story. So yeah, love to read. But then it's hard for me. I don't read as much as I want to because I'm so picky, and probably just because I overthink it. Journaling. I got into journaling about a year ago, and I'm so proud to say that I've been journaling for over a year now. I'm not always the best at it, but every day I make sure I journal something, regardless if it's a sentence, a couple sentences, a paragraph, a page, 2 pages. It varies, but I do make sure to journal every day. And when I do journal, I give myself some grace. Like, I'm not trying to write a book here. I'm not trying to make it make sense for everybody. As long as it makes sense for me, I'm kind of just like recounting my days, things that happened, what I'm grateful for, how I felt that day, what went wrong, just whatever. Like, it's basically just for me. Maybe, it'd be kind of cool one day if I had like years and years of journals and I turned it into a memoir or something. But right now, I'm just doing it for me, my mental health, and I've really been enjoying it. And another thing that I've really been enjoying is probably for the past 3 to 4 months now, I have been working out consistently 5 days a week. Like, that's so awesome to say. Like, I have honestly seen a change in my body, and it does take time. Like, you have to stay committed to this, and you gotta keep doing it. Because if you just do it for a couple weeks or a month or so, you're not going to see much results. But I can definitely say after 4 months, I see some big results. And that just makes me want to keep going, and I have no plans to stop. And when I work out, basically what I do is, like I said, 5 days a week. Don't do as much cardio as I want. It's mostly just weightlifting and whatnot, but I need to get back into cardio because a couple years ago, I was running like 3 miles a day. So the fact that I'm barely doing any cardio now kind of sucks. I want to get back into it. But the way I work out now is I'll focus on one muscle group each day out of those 5 days. So like one day it's just all biceps, next day back, then triceps, chest, legs, whatever. Focus on one muscle group at a time, because then I can just give all the attention to that one and I can just max it out, and I can just go until they're completely weak at the end of the workout, and I know that I got a good workout in, and I'm basically sore after each and every day because I just like attack that muscle group and go till I really can't. And I have definitely like noticed a big difference and a big change, because when I used to work out, I would do like all upper body or whatever. So I do like chest, shoulders, arms, whatnot. And I really wasn't sore after a workout. I wasn't sore the next day. I really wasn't feeling it. I wasn't seeing, results. But when I started focusing on one muscle group a day and just maxing that one out and focusing on just that muscle, I'm telling you, results, they were showing. Now, I don't know why people hate leg day so much. Like, I like leg day. Like, sure, I can't walk the next 2 days afterwards, but I love it. Like, I don't know, leg day doesn't bother me like I guess it does a lot of other people. And I guess the last, couple things to know about me is, I really love to travel. I don't travel as much as I like to, but I plan on doing a lot of travel this year, and I really, want a lot of the videos on this channel to be travel videos. I want to experience so much in this life. Like, there's so much I want to see and do, and I just feel like travel is, if not one of the best ways to challenge yourself and work on your personal growth, and I'm all for that. And probably the last thing is, I love style. Like, not fashion really, like I'm not into all these new trends and whatnot, but style, I love it. I love to always look good, dress good. Even when I'm not even leaving the house, like, I just always dress up and dress nice because it makes me feel good, it makes me confident, it makes me, I don't know, I feel like I really believe that look good, feel good, do good. But the main thing is I have to smell good. Like, I don't know where this started, where it came from, but I have to smell good. Like, I've been collecting colognes for as long as I can remember, and yeah, it's like one of my little side type hobbies, like collecting cologne when I can, because I love it so much. Like, sometimes I'll go to like the cologne place and I'll just like get little bitty samples and stuff. Like, I love it. Yeah, me again. So this is actually my cologne collection back here. There's the little samples I was talking about. This right here is actually Tiffany's. I didn't know Tiffany made cologne for men, but they do, and it smells amazing. It's probably my favorite right now. And then that's a Valentino. I love them. Yeah, collection's not as big as it used to be, but I'm building it back up. I love it. But yeah, let's get back to the video. So before I do end this video, I did just kind of want to tell you why I did start this channel in the first place. And there's kind of three main reasons why. The first reason being, like I said earlier, I did really find what I want to do with my life, and I want to, be a creative. I want to build my personal brand up, build businesses off of that, and I love turning something from nothing. Like, I love creating something out of nothing, and I found that I love making videos and doing this. So that's one of the reasons that I started this. Secondly is because I want to document my life. As much as I do journal, that's just one representation of my life. I would love for there to be a visual representation of it, so I can look back on, hopefully one day show my kids, grandkids, stuff like that. And I just want to document my experiences, my travels, my life. And ultimately, I think it's a great way for me and other people to, step out of our comfort zone. Making these videos has really helped my confidence a lot, and it's really helped me be more courageous in situations and whatnot, especially like when I'm vlogging out in public around people. And the third reason, kind of main reason I started this channel, is because I haven't seen anybody like me on YouTube. The kind of videos I like to watch and whatnot, I don't know if you know these people, but like Elena Tabor, Sorel Amore, Moya Mawani. I think I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, but like, those are the kind of channels I like to watch. Elliot Choi, he's great, I love him. Kind of Noah Beck, just kind of like that lifestyle, travel, but also inspirational type of videos. I love that, but I haven't really seen somebody like me with like my point of view, my thoughts on things. I really haven't seen that. They always say if you can't find it, create it yourself. So that's what I'm doing. But also, I want to, like I said, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen somebody like me, and I want to be an inspiration to somebody out there that might be like looking for, somebody like them. Maybe, maybe I'm that person. Maybe I can inspire some other people to, go on their journey. Because my ultimate goal with all of this is I want to inspire people. I want to inspire you to believe in yourself, have the confidence and belief in yourself to be the best version you can possibly be, to chase after your dreams, to build your dream life, and ultimately do what makes you happy. And if I've accomplished that in any way, I've done my job on this channel. And I think the best way I can do that is just showing myself doing those things, showing myself chasing after my dreams, building my personal brand, building businesses, traveling, having experiences, stepping out of my comfort zone. I think that's the best way I can inspire others, is to just do it myself and then show you and then hopefully encourage you. That's really my hope with all this. And obviously, because it's me, if I can do it, in style, then that's a win-win. But anyways, I don't even know how long this video is now. I'm starving because I haven't eaten lunch yet. I'm so hungry. So I'm going to go eat lunch. I'm going to end the video here. I don't know if you saw my last video. I did promise the vlogs were coming, and they are. I just wanted to make this video. Like I said at the start, I don't know why I never made a video like this, but I felt compelled to make this video, so here it is. But vlogs are coming, I promise. Please like, subscribe, help me out, help me grow this channel. I greatly appreciate it. Even a thumbs up, greatly appreciate it. And maybe leave a comment on what you might want to see from me, and maybe I'll make it. But again, thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.